So just stay tonight. So just stay tonight. Baby, let's not be foolish. Every waste this we lose it. More than just one night. So just stay tonight. You and I, we're not like pretty roses. Things to die, they never come back. We've been shattered, but we keep fighting. Cause you've got the healing, and you know that I need it. So just stay tonight. So just stay tonight. Baby, let's not be foolish. Every wastage we lose it. More than just one night. So just stay tonight.
Viewers, I am Ambassador Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Michael Ahwetie. I'm the Managing Director of P1 Pro, and I want to encourage you to subscribe to Cedarwood Radio.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Hello everybody, this is Vivian Imako, the ED, P1 Perfection Business Investments Limited, and you're listening to Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Keep it locked. God bless you.
And you know that I need it. So just stay tonight. So just stay tonight. Baby, let's not be foolish. Every wastage we lose it. More than just one night. So just stay tonight.
It's exactly 3 minutes past the hour 4. Good afternoon, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to the very first edition of Voice Up right here on Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Of course, we are Nigeria's first real estate radio. My name is David, and I'm so excited to be here once again. The morning session was wonderful. The afternoon session was fantastic. And this evening session, if I should put it that way, promises to be much more exciting and much more beautiful. Do well to join us. Do well to like, comment, and share so that everyone around you can be part of this wonderful session this afternoon. Welcome to Voice Up. Yes, right here every Wednesday afternoon, we talk about what you want to talk about. This is a platform where you share your cares, your concerns. This is a platform that is highly confidential over whatever it is that you want to talk about. And when we say this platform is highly confidential, we mean it. We do not joke about it. So irrespective of what you want to talk about, feel free to be part of this session. Feel free to talk about it. If you want to share a concern, you want to ask a question, you want to make a confession, if I should put it that way, you want to let out something that is really, really, really bothering you. You want to share your story in order to be of inspiration to someone out there. Feel free to join us this afternoon. This is Voice Up. It used to be Open Mic Wednesday, but this time around it is Voice Up. The name Voice Up actually fits the aim of this the aim of the program too, and that is the reason why we've had a change of name. So thank you very much. You're very much welcome. Let me know where you are watching us from. Let me know where you can hear us live from.
We've dreamed before, we've come so far, we can dream some more. Cause you've got the healing, and you know that I need it. So just stay tonight. So just stay tonight.
Yes, tonight I would love to hear from you. Just stay here with me. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about things that are really, really bothering you. Let's talk about. Come, don't worry. Feel free. Anything. When I say anything, I really mean anything, and I'm really, really serious about it. I'm serious about the fact that whatever it is that we talk of whatever it is that you want to talk about on this platform is highly confidential and it is 100% safe. So you can be part of the conversation via our WhatsApp number, which is scrolling on the screen 09133 833 907. You can reach us via our WhatsApp platform. Either you're sending a WhatsApp message or a WhatsApp call. You can remain anonymous. You can, just feel free. This is the place you can call your home. This is the place where you can come and, just let it out. Voice up, voice up, voice up, and just let out that thing. Because I've got to discover that, it is therapeutic. Yeah. I mean, there are times that it's, something happens to you, and all you just need to do at that moment is just to cry. Cry. And at some point, it gets to a point where, after, crying for a few minutes, it helps you, it just relieves you and just helps you get over it. Sometimes you need to, sometimes you shout, you see. It's very common with the foreign guys, with the white guys, you see. You see them hit the TV, knock the ground, shout, and just to, let out that thing. So we are giving you this platform to shout, to yell, to cry out, to voice up, to share with us any and everything that is really bothering you. This is a platform for you to do that. This afternoon, I want to talk about, so for each conversation that I bring to the show, it's usually inspired sometimes by a conversation with a friend, sometimes what I read of, sometimes what I come across on social media. Yeah. So sometimes most of the times the conversations I bring to the show happens to be something I get inspiration from a one-on-one discussion with a friend, and probably something I came across on social media. Now I was in a conversation with a friend, and we talked about several things. We had several conversations, and we got to the point where we talked about this person's relationship, how the person has been, got to have some sort of relationship that seems to be going well, and for no reason, from out of nowhere, something happened, and this person felt disappointed, felt bad, almost got depressed, felt downcasted, felt everything bad that you can feel as far as disappointment is concerned. All right, and I said some things to this person, and which I want to use as an advice this afternoon. There is something I want to talk about, but this is just a preamble, just something to start with. All right. So now, when you were disappointed, when you've been disappointed, when you've something happened to you, probably disappointment from a relationship, disappointment from somewhere, or from in any way, in any form, you shouldn't give yourself to anyone. Yeah, and if you must give yourself to anyone, you must be very careful. You need to really know that this is somebody you can really, really trust. Especially those of you that have been jilted in relationship, both those of you that have had funny relationship experience. Most of the times when we get disappointed, when some unfavorable things, some funny things happens to us, we tend to look for somebody to lean on, a shoulder to lean on, a shoulder to cry on, someone to talk to, a listening ear. And some of these persons end up taking advantage of your, what's the word? It has just left my head. Just takes advantage of that moment, just takes advantage of your vulnerability at that point, and end up hurting you more, making you feel worse than the previous experience. So you need to be very careful who you run to, who you give yourself to, who you lean on. You need to be careful the shoulder you lean on when you are in bad times, when something has happened to you, when you have been jilted, when you have been disappointed. so that you don't end up having worse experience. You don't end up having worse experience. Number two thing you need to know is you shouldn't be alone at that moment, because you would have different thoughts depending on the kind of situation. Some thoughts of suicide, thoughts of this of thoughts that would make you have low self-esteem, thought that would make you do things that is actually, if I should use the word ungodly, thoughts that would make you, you would end up doing things you shouldn't do. All right. So when you find yourself in that situation, do not be alone. Try as much as possible to get over it. Yes, it's difficult. You are not pretending. You are telling yourself the truth. You're feeling bad. You're feeling everything that you're feeling. But at that moment, you are at a point of, you are vulnerable, and you don't want to fall into the wrong pit. You don't want to fall into another deep pit. You don't want to go from fry pan to fire, be from fire to fry pan, whichever way. So go out. Just step out. Go on a date, a soul date. Go somewhere. Do everything possible to distract your mind. Do everything possible to, just get over that thing. And you shouldn't allow the situation get the best part of you. You shouldn't allow any form of situation get the best part of you. People have been able to fight through and come out of bad situations, while people have not been able to. I remember when we had a meeting right here in the office, and something was said, and the response was, let's respect failure. People fail, and and some have been able to come out, and some have not been able to come out. In fact, it happened in such a way that they went down the more. But it's all left to you at the end of the day to know how you deal with disappointment, to know how you deal with heartbreak, to know how you deal with situations that happens, and you shouldn't, at the end of the day, allow it to get the best part of you. This afternoon, I want to ask you a question that you need to sit down and sincerely answer. What are your fears?
Things to die, they never come back.
Funny enough, how people don't know or understand this question. Funny enough, how people have not been able to identify their fears. What is your fears? What is your fears? The reason why I'm asking this question is to enable you to identify that which you are not willing to face in the nearest future, and also things you are not ready to engage yourselves with this is you having the ability to identify those things that you are not willing to face. I saw a video was it on Instagram or on Twitter, I can't remember, maybe someone showed me that video of a young lady. I came across the video. I can't remember where I came across it. And the young lady was saying she's tired of her marriage. It's 5 years of marriage, and she's saying she's tired of it already. Not like she doesn't love the husband. Not like she doesn't. She has children. She loves her husband. She loves her children. But she's just tired. She's just tired. And to some other persons watching that video, that is a fear. Marriage becomes a fear. So I'm asking you, what are your fears? Let us identify that thing that you're not willing to face. When they talk about marriage, no. When they talk about business, no. When they talk about school, when they talk about that particular thing, you shy away from it. You want to run away. You fold. You run into your shell. I don't want to. What are your fears? I'm asking you this afternoon. I would love to hear from you via the comment section or our WhatsApp platform with the numbers scrolling on the screen. What are your fears? Now, if you are able to identify your fears, it is a bold and a big step in overcoming it. False Is it false experience appearing real, or how do they define it now? All right. So what are your fears? What is that thing that when you hear, what is that thing that when people ask you, are you not going to do this? Are you not going to, when you hear it, you want to run away from it. You want to shy, you tend to shy away from it. You don't want to engage in that discussion. But at the same time, it is something that you cannot avoid. Even if you are avoiding it now, you won't avoid it tomorrow. So let's identify your fears and see how you can be able to overcome it, and see how you can be able to take that bold step. Have you been in a situation where you are afraid of something? You had fears. You had something that you didn't have, that boldness, that determination was not there. But you were able to identify them. You were able to overcome them. How did you overcome your fears? So if you're out there, you had one or two fears that you've been able to overcome. How did you go about it? I want your story to be of inspiration to somebody. I want you to voice up this afternoon. Let me know your fears. Like I said earlier, the aim of this discussion is to enable you, the listeners, identify that which you are not willing to face in the nearest future, and engaging themselves in activities that would enable them not only overcome their fears, but not experience it at all. Yes. So the aim of this question, the reason why I've asked this question, what are your fears, is to enable you to identify that which you are not willing to face, that which you are not willing to do, that step you're not, that bold step. Oh, somebody said, I don't want to get married. Oh, someone said, I don't want to travel abroad. Yes. I don't want to travel abroad. I want to remain here in Nigeria. Oh, what are your reasons? Funny enough, yes, there are people out there that say, no, I don't want to travel. That is the fear of the unknown. I don't know what I'm going to come across if I should travel abroad. Oh, I don't want to get married. Oh, I don't want to give birth to children. You hear people say that. I don't want to give birth to children. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be friends with anybody. I don't want to trust man. I don't want to trust woman. You see? And some of these things, were born out of some funny experience in time past. Let's talk about them and see how we can work together for you to be able to not just overcome them, but not experience that fear any longer.
People just know how to hide what they don't want you to see.
Yes, people just know how to hide what they don't want you to see. Awesome. So what is that thing that you are hiding and you don't want people to see? You don't want people to be aware of, huh? You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to, you just want to be on the safe side. Let's talk about it this afternoon. It is Voice Up right here on Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
'Cause you've got the healing, and you know that I need it. So just
all right. So while I wait for your response, I want to give you 5 steps to take when it comes to dealing with rejection. All right, things that you can do to overcome that feeling, that's painful experience. It is so amazing how people take the wrong step in trying to overcome that painful experience, overcome that rejection, overcome that guilt, that emotional heartbreak. Some go the route of alcohol, some go the route of drugs, some go the route of music, some go the route of, funny things. They go partying, they do everything, negative, if I should put it that way, just to try and overcome, and they end up becoming an addict to that particular thing that they tend to use as an escape route. So I would try as much as possible, and I hope it's going to be helpful to you and to someone out there. 5 ways you can overcome, you can deal with rejection. 5 ways you can deal with that painful experience, all right? You need to understand that as you go through life, you will inevitably encounter rejection at several points in several ways. Rejection from job application, rejection from your husband, from your children, family members, from that person you're in a relationship with. But you also need to understand that you can overcome these painful feelings and move forward. You don't have to remain there. You don't have to stay there. You shouldn't be a pity party. Yes. The understanding that you can overcome these painful feelings and move forward is a big, bold step in overcoming. You also need to remember that you are not alone and your experience is valid. You are not alone and your experience is valid. You are not alone. You are not the first person that has come across such situation, or you're not the first person that such has happened to. People must have experienced what you've just experienced. Are they alive today? Yes. Are they doing well? Yes. So why not? You can also do it. All right. So you need to remember that you are not alone and your experience is valid. It takes vulnerability and courage to keep trying in the face of rejection, and you can get somewhere amazing. All right. You can get what? Somewhere amazing. You can overcome. You can go past that situation. All right. So you can overcome. It is 100% possible. It is not the end of the world. Yes. So number one way you can, overcome that painful experience, that rejection. Rejection is a common experience that it's a common experience that you can be painful and that can be painful and difficult to deal with. It can happen in various forms, such as being turned down for a job, like I said, a date, or a relationship. It's important to remember that rejection is not a reflection of your worth as a person. There's something I usually say: when you feel you have been you have been denied of something good, you've actually been redirected to something better. That is just a way of that alone would even help you to console yourself. So rejection is not a reflection of your worth as a person. I'll say it again. Rejection is not what? A rejection of your worth as a person. And he has some tips to help you cope with rejection. Number one, acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledge the fact that you are angry. Acknowledge the fact that you are heartbroken. Accept and acknowledge the fact that you are disappointed. Accept and acknowledge the fact that he paid me. He paid me. But no wala. It's okay to feel hurt, sad, or angry after being rejected. So allow yourself to feel these emotions and don't suppress them. Don't pretend like you pay me. He's paying you. Just fine. Yeah. Don't suppress it. Don't suppress it. Don't take pills to sleep up or to sleep on it. Acknowledge it. Express that anger. Yes. Cry out. Yell. Shout. Acknowledge and accept it. Just express it. Don't suppress it. Number two, don't take it personally. Or let me say, don't take it too personally. Don't take it too personally. You need to remember that rejection is not always about you. It's not always about you. You are not good enough. You are this, you are that. It is not you. Apostle Joshua Selman said something in a video one day I came across. He said, a brother walks up to you and tells you he's no more interested, blah, 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 and all that. You're not good enough. Rather than go home and cry, also crying is good, which is absolutely not bad, completely not bad. Rather than doing all that, even if you do that, come back to yourself and thank God for taking. He said, a young man says to you, you are not beautiful, and you are going home, you are crying, I'm not beautiful, you are allowing low self-esteem. Now I'm paraphrasing, I'm adding my own. You're allowing it get to you. Remember I'm talking about don't take it personally. I said don't take it personally, and I added don't take it too personally. Go home and thank God for, revealing to you such, or bringing to your knowledge, or opening your eyes, or exposing somebody in your life that has a wrong perspective about you. Yes. So if somebody says you're not good enough, if somebody says you're not beautiful enough, you're not handsome enough, if somebody says you're not my type, you are not good enough and all that. No. That rejection is not all about you. It's just that person seeing you from the wrong perspective, having a wrong mindset, having a wrong perspective about you. And you should thank God for exposing that person's perspective about you. Yes, this is a way of, just console yourself with it. And this is reality. This is truth. This is not just me motivating you. This is not just words of motivation. This is not a cliche. It is reality. So remember that rejection is not always about you. Sometimes it's about the other person's preference, needs, or circumstance.
Just stay tonight, baby. Let's not be foolish. If we waste it, we lose it. More than just one night, so just stay tonight. 'Cause you've got the healing, and you know that I need it. So just stay tonight, so just stay tonight.
All right, now I'll take a quick break. I'll come back to give you number 3, 4, and 5.
More than just one night, so just stay tonight.
My honey, can't believe you're finally home to buy our dream apartment.
Yes, my love. The Cedarwood luxury apartment and terraces have always been the dream.
Yes, I'm so happy. Wow, this view, I love it so much.
This space, so perfect.
How?
In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight
This kitchen is a cherry tree.
seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart.
Leave the Cedarwood dream. Subscribe today.
Feel that you feel that way.
All right, you're very much welcome. All right, quickly. This is Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. We are Nigeria's first real estate radio, and this is Voice Up. All right. I've been giving you tips on how to cope with rejection. Number 3, focus on your strengths. Yes, focus on your strengths. Instead of dwelling on your weakness or failures, focus on your strengths and accomplishments. This can help you build your self-esteem and confidence, especially those of you in situations where you have this low self-esteem. Focus on your strengths. What are your strengths? What are those things that you are able to do? What are those things that you can do? What are those things that you love doing? Focus on your strengths. Don't focus on your weakness or failures. Focus on your strengths and accomplishments. Let your track record give you joy. Let it give you happiness. Let it make you feel good. Be happy about your achievements. Be happy about your strengths. So focus on them and focus less or do not focus at all on your weakness or failures. Learn from the experience. Yes, once beaten, twice shy. You wouldn't want to have that experience again. You wouldn't want to learn from it. Learn from your experience. All right? It's important you learn from your experience. What are the lessons that you've drawn? What are the lessons that you've drawn from that experience? What have you learned from what this person have said? So that tomorrow when you meet somebody of that nature, when you come across that same situation, you know how to handle it. Rejection can be an opportunity to learn and grow. Now you know how not to do things anymore. You know the kind of persons you shouldn't hang out with anymore. So there must be something that you have learned from every and any form of rejection that you may have come across or you will come across. Rejection can be an opportunity to learn and grow. Reflect on what you can do differently next time and what you can learn from the experience. No experience in life should go just like that. Learn from it. Learn from it.
So just stay.
Number 5 this evening, and then I'll draw the curtain. Stay positive.
That's not the feeling.
Yes, that's the feeling. Stay positive. Don't let rejection define you or your future. Stay positive and keep moving forward. Stay positive and keep moving forward. Don't say there, oh, I was not accepted. I was not given the job, and you stay there. Apply again. Go and apply somewhere else. He broke up with me. She broke up with me. Go and try again. Go and hang out again. All right? Stay positive. Don't let rejection define you or your future. Stay positive and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Do not be stagnant. Don't be there. Don't stay there. Don't be stagnant. Move forward. Remember that everyone experienced rejection at some point in their lives. So move on. Get up, dust yourself, pick your bags, pick your shoes. We move.
And you know that
I hope these tips help you handle rejection in a healthy way. If you need more support, you can consider talking to a trusted friend, family member, a professional counselor, a mental health professional. You can reach out to me. They can provide you with additional guidance and support. Thank you very much, everyone. All my viewers on YouTube, I love you all. Mwah. I love you all. All my viewers on Facebook, mwah. I love you all. See you again on Friday. God bless you all.
I just wanna let you know, we're not original.